Hey there, so remember this is part 2, so if you haven't watched part 1 yet, go ahead and go back to your seesaw and watch part 1. So in part 1 we just finished off saying what is 10 thirds? Well, 10 thirds is what we know as, I can erase. We call 10 thirds an improper fraction. We call it improper because the number on top is bigger than the number on the bottom. So let's take another look at some improper fractions. So remember, in order to be an improper fraction, our number on the top must be bigger than our number on the bottom. So 7 is bigger than 4. So what this says is that I have some object, we'll use a square, and it is split into 4 pieces. That is what my number 4 tells me. My numerator on top, though, tells me I need 7 of those 4 pieces. So if I color in 1, 2, 3, and 4 pieces, I don't have enough pieces. Remember, you should be writing this in your notebook as well. If you have not, you can go ahead and pause the video to catch up. Since we don't have enough pieces, we need another whole shape. And that whole shape should also be divided into 4 pieces. So I already have 4 pieces colored in. Now I have 5, 6, and 7. So my pieces tell me that I have 7/4, or I have 1 3/4. So how can we flip back and forth between improper fractions and mixed numbers easily? Well, let's do an example. You're welcome to always draw a diagram, but you do not have to. There is some shortcuts. Remember, math people are lazy. So go ahead and write this down with me. If I have 3 4/5, I can multiply 5 times 3 and get 15, and then add 4 and get 19. So my improper fraction would be 19/5. So you multiply across the bottom and you add on the top. So let's try another one. If I have 7 1/3, I want to multiply around the bottom and get 21 and add my top and get 22. So 22/3. Let's see if we can go backwards now. What if I have an improper fraction and I need to go to a mixed number? 17/3. Remember, improper means the top number is bigger than the bottom. How many times can 3 nicely go into 17? Well, 3 times 5 is 15, so 3 can go in nicely 5 times with a remainder of 2, and we always keep our denominators the same. So let's try one more before you head off on your own. If I have 32